Okay. What up, everybody? This your boy Piscean Lore, and tonight we talking about Nope. Just got home from seeing it. Um, First of all, I'd like to say amazing job, Daniel Kaluuya, Kiki Palmer, and what's Glenn from from The Walking Dead. That's so rude. His name literally right there, and I'm like something young. Stephen Yoon. Stephen Yoon. Okay, forgive me, Stephen. For real, it's been a long day, but great movie, man. Everybody did a fantastic job. And I'm gonna just start off by saying, if you haven't seen Nope yet, make it a point this weekend, man. Go out, man, spend you a couple dollars and watch a great film with your date and enjoy it. You know, and you will not be disappointed. I I guarantee. Uh, okay, so let me just start off by saying that fantastic cinematography. I think the visuals that we received were not something that you get out of every movie, right? I mean, there's something I would call this movie the almost like the jaws of the sky, right? You will be afraid to look up. You will be afraid to look up, man, and especially like to stare off, right? You gonna be like you gonna be hesitant. You know, on a nice day, a nice sunny day, like the sky is blue and you got these sparse clouds and all that. You're gonna be hesitant. You're gonna be hesitant to soak that in as much as you probably do today. I know I will from now on. I'm gonna be a little bit more aware of even. I'm always aware of my immediate surroundings, right? I got this on lock. This is no problem. But I'm not always so observant of what's going on above. So that's really the premise of it, and it's really it's something to see. It's something to behold. Jordan Peele did a fantastic job. It's definitely the most imaginative film of of 2022, no doubt about it. I would even go as far as say it's the best film of the year so far. So that's pretty much my vote on that. I mean, uh, Keith David. Keith David did an amazing. I love to see Keith David come on the screen, man. Keith David is such an amazing talent. We don't get enough Keith David. We don't get enough Keith David. We don't get enough. We really don't. If you ever seen They Live, and he's also like the voice of Spawn. He has so much work. One movie that I blocked. I have a really. I don't. I will never watch it again. Oh, Requiem for a Dream. Amazing, amazing, amazing in a horrible way. Amazing in a horrible way in Requiem to a Dream. Uh, but yeah, once he did a fantastic job. I don't know the actor's name who plays like the Best Buy guy. Right, he's basically the equivalent of the Geek Squad guy. I don't know his name. He did a really good job. He was fun to watch on screen. Uh, mm, you know, nobody gives credit to the animal actors in movies, man. Like when people talk about like the mask, nobody really gives Max his due, right? When you think about like what's another good movie with an animal actor in it? I don't know, but this movie had plenty of action of like plenty of horses, you know what I mean, trained horses, and they did an amazing job. Like they added so much atmosphere, so much environment, right? Like you were just as focused on them as you were any other human interacting in the film. So shout out to the horses, man. Shout out to the trainers of those horses too. They did an amazing job apparently. Um, Now listen. I usually don't like to get into spoilers. I usually don't like to do it. But you know what, man? I ain't really feeling that right now. I kind of want to tell you how I feel about it. So listen, bet spoiler time. Y'all ready? Start out. It start out. Uh, Daniel Kaluuya and Keith David, they father and son, working on the horse ranch or whatever, and they got something. They got a big project coming up that's really important, and they need Kiki Palmer, who's the sister, to be involved in it. And she's like MIA. She's trying to make her own. She's trying to make her own way. She don't want to. She don't really want to be a part of the horse ranch, the Hollywood horse ranch that they have brought up, right? So as they're talking, out of nowhere, you start seeing these like things hitting the dirt, and you can see they're hitting it with a little bit of impact. So you like, man, what the fuck is that? Like hail or something? What the fuck is that? And while they talking, all of a sudden you kind of hear like a thud. You know what I mean? Like something hit, and the camera pans. You see Keith David kind of slumped on the horse, and man. I ain't even gonna tell you what he get hit with, but man, he get hit with some shit and he get taken out. It's kind of fucked up. It's really fucked up actually. So, uh, the sister finally come. No, dad dead and shit. So the sister finally come and they brother and sister they trying to find each other kind of emotionally and as siblings because they're kind of I wouldn't say completely at odds, but they both going in different directions and uh it's actually the brother who sees initially the entity, we'll call it. It's not it's not what you think. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. I'm not gonna give everything 'cause you're not gonna go see if I tell you everything, but it's not what you think. It's gonna blow your mind. It's gonna blow your mind when you see it. It's gonna blow your mind, man. It really and this is what I was saying. This is what I was telling my girlfriend was that for Jordan Peele to visually see this thing, right? To visually to be able to see it in your mind and then create something that seems so tangible, it's terrifying because it's not something that you've ever seen before. It's really nothing like you've ever seen before, right? And it's like, what the fuck is this thing? And it's and just the question, the fact that you have to ask the question makes it like amplifies the terror because your brain can't wrap it. I'm seeing it, right? My brain can't wrap it. I can't. And then the fact that it like interacts with us at all is ultra terrifying. It's ultra terrifying. So the creature is amazing. I'll call it. It's definitely. All right, we back. Not even sure what the last thing I said was, but let's just pick up where my mind is. So let's talk about Gordy. Okay. Wait 1 second. I can't do this. I hear this. Okay, we're not doing that. All right, so let's talk about Gordy. Okay. Gordy is a subplot within the main plot. I can't exactly say that they completely I can't say that the Gordy story in any way really correlates with what's maybe it does. Maybe it does. I ain't really processed it enough yet. Okay. So within the main story, you have the story of Gordy. Gordy it was like this television show from back in the day within the story of like this family who was raising this chimpanzee like a human for the most part. And the show apparently meets its like epic doom on the Happy Birthday Gordy episode in like season 2 we find out. So what happens is one of the cast members, one of the actors on the show, Gordy, brings Gordy a present. It's a big present and shit. And then when they open it up, these balloons come up. Balloons pop, 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 and apparently it freaks Gordy out. And Gordy goes on a rampage in the studio with the actors. And man, I'm gonna tell you, really, man, I hate, man, listen, it's you gotta see no. Okay, so Stephen Ewan, who I'm assuming is the actor who plays Glenn on The Walking Dead. I'm not a Walking Dead fan. Sue me. I don't know what. I won't. I'm not gonna say I hate it, even though I kind of do. But I don't want y'all like to hate me. So I don't hate The Walking Dead. I just don't like The Walking Dead. It ain't Night of the Living Dead anyway. So the actor who plays Glenn, he was like the one of the youngest members of the cast on the show, Gordy, and he's like survived this traumatic event. So during the course of the movie, you find out he's actually been in communication with this thing that's interacting with the livestock at this point, and as you know, his story is really good in the movie. His story is really good. He get fucked up. I'm gonna tell you right now, he get fucked up, and that's okay, right? We don't. I mean, we like Glenn. I gotta keep calling him Glenn. I can't. I called him Glenn throughout the whole movie, man, because he always gonna be Glenn to me, man, always. And even though I don't even watch The Walking Dead. Um, mm. But they do eventually like lure the entity, and they're trying to get evidence of its existence, and man, it's a lot, man. It's a really good movie. See Nope. Big ups to Jordan Peele. Big ups to Daniel Kaluuya. Big ups to Keke Palmer, and big ups to Stephen Ewan. We had a great time. I ain't gonna lie to you. I might have it in me see it again. I might have it in me see it again. It might be that good. It's worth a second viewing. It's definitely something that I plan on having on the shelf or like owning a digital copy. I definitely plan on owning it when it's released. But yeah, man, that's my review of Note. Spoilers included, man. So go check it out. Do yourself a favor, and you won't be disappointed. Until next time, man. It's your homeboy Piscean Lore, and I'll check you in the next video. Sorry it's so coherent, man. It's late, and I'm fucked up. So.